Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Deepika Lingdor, bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. On Saturday, March 20th, the day after his inauguration as Superior of the Central Africa Province AFC, Don Guillermo Bassanis led a curatorium at the Theological Studentate St. Francisco de Sales, which took care to evaluate the resolutions taken last year and to give indications for this year, in order to guarantee quality training to religious in initial formation. In addition to Don Bassanis were also present Don Manolo Jimenez, Superior of the Visitors to Africa Congo ACC, Don Innocent Bizimana, Superior of Madagascar MDG, and Don Alphonse Awudu, Regional Councillor for Africa Madagascar. The Easter Triduum is the culmination of the entire liturgical year and is a living expression of the faith of millions of people in the world. Aware of this, Salesians in Spain are preparing Easter youth meetings. About 2,000 young people, according to forecasts, will participate in this experience of meditation on the passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, always respecting health measures. Some in local centers, others through online broadcasts of some religious celebrations and moment of encounter. The two Salesian provinces of the country, Spain San Giacomo Maggiore SSM and Spain Maria Auxiliatriz SMX, have organized in recent months these Easter meetings, which will take place from 1st Holy Thursday to April 4th Easter Sunday. And the Salesian houses now focus on so-called urban Easter, the celebrations within the centers themselves, without moving away and involving, in addition to youth groups, also the families of the children, their educators and the members of the Salesian family. In the headquarters of the Salesian province of Paraguay, PAR, the meeting of the Salesians of the 5-year period took place on 11th and 12th March, 6 priests and 2 Salesian coadjutors. On the first day, Don Delio Barrero, delegate for formation, celebrated Eucharist, followed by a moment of work on the founding experience of God that each had in his life, led by the Jesuit Don Hugo Maidana. In the afternoon, everyone shared the experiences of the 5-year period. The second day began with the Mass presided over by Father Mario Villalba, PAR Inspector, and then Father Francisco Miranda, Delegate for Youth Pastoral Care, intervened, encouraging participants to share, starting from the extracts of the document, the gift of fidelity. At the Shrine of Mary Help of Christians on March 13, the Life Matters program took place, dedicated to respect and dignity of life with moments of prayer, sharing, interventions, questions, debates, which involved young people from various schools and parishes of Boroko. The event was coordinated by Don Ambrose Pereira, SDB, Secretary of the Office of Social Communication of the Episcopal Conference of Papua New Guinea and the Solomon Islands, with the support of the Caritas of Papua New Guinea and other commissions. On March 13th, the meeting of the Salesian family of Bolivia took place on the Zoom platform, led by Don Lider Justiniano, delegate for the Salesian family of the province of Bolivia, BOL. During the meeting, the participants presented the main activities carried out and scheduled for 2021. On March 26th, the first meeting of the Provincial Commission of Preferential Option took place, appointed by the Inspector and the Council of the Province of Colombia, Bogota, COB. The Commission aims to animate the processes of the works and social services of the province. It is composed of the Coordinator of the Preferential Option Sector, the Delegate for the Youth Pastoral Care, the Delegate for Social Communication, the Delegate for Missions, the Coordinator of the Provincial Management and Development Office, and a representative of Salesian in initial training. During the meeting, Don Rafael Bejarano, referent for the social works in the dicastery of PG in Rome, and Lina Varon, operational coordinator of the American Social Salesian Network, RASS, also illustrated the reality of RASS and then shared the strategic objective of the Sesenio and the annual operational programming of the professional option sector. In order to give continuity to the processes planned for the sector, a new meeting was agreed for 26th April. From 28th to 31st March, the spiritual exercises dedicated to young people of the Italy Southern Province IME, hashtag Quaresima Viva 2021, animated by Father Miguel Angel Garcia Morsuende, General Counsel for Youth Pastoral Care, took place online. Missione Don Bosco, the Salesian Missionary Prosecutor's Office in Turing, is celebrating 30 years of activity and projects this year in favor of children and young people in need. On the programs of the Public Prosecutor's Office and on the Salesian commitment to development speaks today Mr. Giampetro Petenon, SDB President of Don Bosco's mission. Father Sajan M. George, a Salesian in the Department of Management Studies, Sacred Heart College, Tirupatur, defended a doctoral thesis at Sacred Heart College, Tirupatur on 26th March. The public viva was held in the presentation hall John Med block of the college. The thesis titled Stress Level and Personality Among the Employees of Tire Industry in South India has been highly recommended by the examiner for a PhD degree in Management Studies. People from different walks of life attended the presentation of Father Sajan either offline or online. It's dedicated to the celebrations of the Triduo Easter, the Pope's catechesis at the General Hearing on Holy Wednesday. The thought is for today's many crucifixes, victims of the pandemic, people destroyed by wars, children starving to death, earth's great silence, emerges the wonder of resurrection. The cross of Christ, said the Holy Father, is a sign of hope that doesn't disappoint and tells us that not even a tear, not even a mourning will be lost in God's drawing of salvation. The Patrocinio San Jose Institute began its activity in 1873. At the time, there were about 30 students enrolled. When it was taken over by the Salesian congregation, the number of pupils had already risen to 144. 97 engaged in elementary courses and 47 in the humanities. The first Salesian director was Monsignor Giuseppe Fagnano, appointed by the Archbishop of Santiago, Monsignor Mariano Casanova. In this photo, a large group of students attending a lesson can be seen. The dream of the Rector Major, Father Angel Fernandez Artime, to reach out to the youths, to the poorest of the poor migrants, becomes a reality, as the Don Bosco Integral Development Society Shillong Province has taken a step forward to inaugurate the Bosco Migrant Care Shillong Province INS today, the 31st of March 2021, in a program held at Nongthmai Rilang Shelter Home, Shillong. Present at the occasion were Father Paul Olfinro Lingkot, SDB Provincial, Shillong Province, Father James Tirnyang, Economer, Shillong Province, Father Genesius Wanyang, Executive Director BIDS, Father Glorious Imle, Parish Priest, Father T.A. Jose, Assistant Parish Priest, Mr. Thomas Malai, amongst others. To make the program more meaningful, the boys of Rilang Shelter Home presented a melodious prayer song. In the welcome speech proposed by Father Genesius Wanyang, he said, they want to start something small from BIDS bids as a province for these migrants. Further, he said, there are two types of migrants, interstate migrants and intrastate migrants.
We want to start with a small thing with these migrants. Now we have Patient Rick, who is a house father. Soon he will be switched over to this project and he will take care, and we will need a leader. He will be a second in command, but we will need a leader. We will interview the person to take up this project to a higher level. We want to do something from BIDS as a province to reach out and to care for these people. There are many types of migrants in the country, in the state. One what we call interstate. The interstate is between the states. Some of them they come to Meghalaya. Some of our people they go to different states. This is called interstate migrants. The other one is called intra-migrants. We want also to take care of these intra-migrants within the state. Some of them they come from Noston, from Jawai, from Nongpok and other districts. They are getting stuck here. They came here for a purpose to get jobs and to be supported, to get support to their families through their works and activities here. But some of them they are not able to do so much because...
Father Provincial highlighted on the importance of the dream and goals of the Rector Major.
Only after the GC28, the General Chapter 28, after a lot of deliberations that we had in Rome, though we didn't complete the General Chapter, just for 3 weeks more, the last part of it we couldn't finish. But all the same, we always settled, so to say, the GC28, and we handed over to the General Council, and they did their work last year. 2 months they sat down, completed, so to say, all discussions, the deliberations, and they put in place. Then after that, they give us the main themes or the main goals of the congregation from 2020 to 2026. So always we have the goals of the congregation. And the first goal that the Rector Major and the General Council and all our GC20 and the whole congregation is to work for the youth who are poor or the poorest of the poor. That is the first goal that the Rector Major has given to order to the Salesian world. Poorest of the poor. And there he said, migrant youth to be taken care all over the world. 92 provinces in the world. 92 provinces in the world that we have. So every province will have to open this migrant ministry, have to start this migrant ministry currently in the whole world.
Well, dear viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.